Seal of the smoke, Edward gets back in. ENCE showed excellent team play against Liquid. That'll work against NaVi. Slow may be the name of the game for both teams on their T sides. Wrapping in Aerial. He'll get electronic down, turns around, looks to hold bomb, but Edward was there the whole time. We saw him work out from Zed Connector, and it's he and Simple against one man who's been absolutely... He's gone back towards CT instead, looking for further information, and Alexi gets in. And planted. Money at least for ENCE. Impossible. I think he was late to get on top of the tanker. They were already around the corner when he got to the spool, and Zeus, he's down for one. Bomb plant looks inevitable at this point. Simple, he's forced to go off to a pistol. This is where it becomes a problem. If you buy the op early and pistols overwhelm you, if they outrun you, it's an expensive gun to lose. And Alexi's gotten in behind them. This could actually steal back the round. I say it, but he's already lost Sergey. That was what he needed. Sergey had to be holding off the bomb because now they can actually just send one to keep him...
Well, X7 low, Edward in a prime position.
He is. And this is better because, again, Sandwich, he can control the angle, bomb down, he backs off further to give him a more linear perspective, but again, he has to watch for X7. They don't know that he's there. He came in late. Edward down. Unfortunately, it's just he and Alu because it looks like they'd opened up some room inside of the site. Alu can't hit the shot, and he wants to save the AWP at this point in time. Just get away. 9-7 for one. Two in that position, and Alexi knows he's got to act quickly, but rather than getting too aggressive, he falls off for the angle and waits for his teammates to gather the wings because Flamey comes back inside. Sergey's Deagle. He's going to rely on it at this point. Single smoke down. They've already got two back through inside of the site directly. Zeus can afford to hold off on this because Electronic just sits in the corner. Alu, reactions of a hockey, snaps back, and he's now got Flamey. Edward has to hold off with the AUG. Steps out from old bomb, but X7 still on the other side, and it's Edward, the man who aced in the opening round, that has to hold off two remaining attackers with 52 seconds. There's a shadow of doubt on this as well because the bomb can easily be picked up, gathered, and moved back. It's still at A main.
It still is. They've got plenty of time here, 40 seconds, and Edward trying to find himself some sort of an advantage. Gets towards the back, tracks it. Now this could be a play. X7 aware of the threat, checking it every now and then, but has he got into safety? Absolutely has. Good flash. As they challenge his position, they're going to flush him out, and now Edward with a huge disadvantage here. The bomb going to be recovered with 25 seconds remaining.
They still want to go to the outside site because flash in this time either. He's alone on the B site. He's downed. Sergey got across. It was the exact second Simple backed away, and that's going to open them up. Full access. Edward's on the flank, however, early. X7 could catch him off, but Edward knows he's got a chance now. Alu's not even looking. He's got one already behind, and he'll just hold it off. He's waiting for further action, waiting for more people to arrive. Bomb's not yet planted. They go as far away from Edward as possible in doing so. He's trapped in, though, and X7 takes him down. Flamey's already gone. Damage on to Alexi. It's not going to really do much. Does reveal that Edward is at least on the CZ. Two in a row. It's crazy how fast things can swing in terms of economy. Sergey gets Edward. He not before finding a kill in first. It's now Electronic and Simple's above them. Straight above them. Bomb down. Looks for another. He's going to drop in. Sergey didn't realize. He hears them. He knows they're there. He's got one already, but this is where the trade comes in. They're staggered just enough. The Aerial snuck in behind. Electronic down. But Simple gets one, and he'll fade off. Bomb to be planted. Sergey wants to hold off, knows that he was exactly out toward Ivy, but where's he gone? Alu. He could foil this. He could come in late. Simple's not aware. Problem is that he's gone so far around that it's going to be a straight fight. Good news is they've just cleared this angle, and I don't think they're going to expect him there at all. Couldn't find the shot to control, and that gives Simple all the control that he needs. Double off on a retake as it's down to Sergey. He still has bomb in his sights. Flashed off. Simple's watching it oh so closely, and both ops. Flamey's pretty static in comparison. He's had the op toward Ivy pretty much every single round. Good spot to hold from. Simple on the top of the Z connector finds the first. Bomb does cross. They can still try and get that down, I say it. Sergey, great shot back. Simple had just enough of an angle. Denied the second plant attempt, but the third one's a charm as Sergey still holds up aggressively. Knows well that AWP is on the other side and Simple's trying to get the angle on him. He wants Lovely to take it down. He would love to do exactly that, but Flamey rushes him. And Alexi, I'm afraid, is not long for this world. Know where he is this time, but Alu takes advantage of that as well. Simple's gone. That's what they need because Simple is firing on all cylinders so far on Train. In fact, he sits with 10 kills already. X7 has Electronic now. It starts to fall apart. Top of the site, holding only the CZ in his hands because the AWP, a bit too close for Flamey's comfort. Alu tries to get away. Spotted by Zeus. No damage done. He wants to go back and get the bomb, though. If that's red, They can rotate off this.
Still plenty of time here. Zeus with 100 HP, Flamey on 9. They need to get a pick here. Aerial is low. They have no real information as to where ENCE are right now.
Next 7 coming in late. Oh, Flamey spotted him. That could have won the round. The second shot could have done it all. They still now know that Alu's out toward A main. Bomb has to cross. And Zeus is playing this so passively. He just wants them to walk directly in front. Alu, he certainly has the advantage in terms of fire. They don't know where he is. Aerial doesn't even know. Alu's guessing, and he's wrong. 21 seconds, Zeus has bomb down. Aerial's now low on HP. It's another close round, but everything seems to slip away. 4 HP. Oh, Zeus just needs one. Made in. Softens them up. Edward doesn't like to continue spraying. He might have been able to converge on that, but they've walked in from Ivy. He's not aware, overwhelmed. And now it's BAWP in the hands of the T's. Sergey's got it, and he shows it off with style. Simple. In a bit of a panic, he's going to try and run away.
Yeah, she isn't a flash available, but there's headshots for ENCE. It's going to be Aerial to get the first, and he'll fall back safely.
It's a bit aggressive to go for more. Pre-scoped in on the AUG. This could be one of the first times you see someone slip above an AUG scope, but that's not going to happen because Edward already found Alu. That gave Aerial all he needed for information, and he gets both back in exchange. So they might lose one. Doesn't look like the round is in any doubt. Zeus could be up to something at this point. Sneaking in behind, I don't think there's enough time for him to go all the way around to T-spawn, down the stairs, and back in A main because they're already so well established inside of the site. Bomb's going to be long planted by then.
Well, they're making sure they don't take any risks here. There's the fake plan just to bait out any potential CZs. Zeus dropped by Sergey. It's Aerial with 3 kills, and now just Simple remains.
NaVi's got a number of fans today. Simple, they waited off. Down he goes, couldn't do anything with the Deagle. Aerial's already got it on the AK. Electronic playing at the wall. Super wide, off angle, wants the E-box to save him. Sprays in for only one, and Alu spots him fast enough. But is it? It is for X7 because now they're into a 2-on-2. 7 seconds left. Zeus manages to pull one back. Alu's got to hold the plant. He's in the smoke. He stays alive. AWP up close, but Zeus is fine. Through the smoke, nade to go on top of it. Aerial's already forward. It won't hurt. It will the other way. And he's going to follow it up as well. He finds Edward behind the train. He'll swing. He'll hold. They get behind, but Electronic reveals himself through smoke, comes back in. Aerial was never suspecting it. And he actually almost gets, he does. Oh, he caught himself up. He misstepped, and it nearly got him away from the bullets, but eventually he was found. Alexi now, with his first in the rounds, might have found the most important. Simple wants to work back in from Old Bomb. He'll play this with Zeus. Zeus in his 7th semifinal appearance. Of the previous 6 he was in, he was successful in 4. But NaVi fell victim in the final 3 times. The only one he won was with Gambit. He wants to get back there. He wants to make sure he's a winner with the team.
Desert Eagles. And now it's up to Edward once again to try and crack things open towards Pod Dog. This time not going to happen.
Good find from Aerial again, but he couldn't follow it up. Electronic manages to just barely get away. Flashback out. I think he did the damage the first time by. Sprays through and finds Flamey as well. He is coming alive. Simple. Alu joked saying he wanted a knife kill and 3 auto shotgun kills today. Simple's trying to get one first. From that range, probably not going to happen.
Ambitious, but for now, looks like ENCE have done enough here. They might be able to bring this back to 8-7. That would be a fantastic result on their T side here. No chance for NaVi to win this, but can they recover anything in terms of weaponry? See them discussing their options here, looking quite jovial about the situation. They have won the half.
The site to pinch him in, but thinks better of it. Goes back toward the bomb instead. They'll watch him. They'll keep eyes that direction from the trains. In fact, X7 goes now. He swings around at Simple. Oh, he just gets away, but he's caught off at the top of the ladder. He's evasive, but it won't work out entirely as Edward caught off by Alu. Now the guns start to prevail.
TT side now, it's Flamey. That could be first up on the chopping board as he'll be taken down here. Not quite. Wow. Somehow, he actually gets to frag there. What a strange turn of events.
Simple just barely caught them off working in. Alu gets Flamey back, but that's not enough yet to call it level because they can rotate back off. They've got the bomb. They can force the defense to be very uncomfortable and get them out of position, which Edward now will confirm they are. They're back over toward the outside site, and Zeus walks into a free plant. He's going to swing around behind them as well. He'll be spotted. Again, just has to slow them down, delay the retake. There is a kit for Alexi. Edward's doing everything he can at this point just to stay alive, because here comes Electronic. He's around behind. Edward doesn't even need him. They've already won it. 2 and Z connector. There's nowhere for the CTs to go. And that kit fell. That was Alexi that they got. It's removed. It's far from the bomb. There's no chance at Sergey Kega's stage. Only his second best of 3 series, and he's leading the way.
Yeah, this is crazy. So many of these players in their rookie year. And in the semi-final, what could be the biggest CSGO event of all time. It's pretty remarkable, but here's Electronic getting it done. No doubt in my mind they win this, but how expensive would it be? They're going to Mac 10 so far, maybe an 8K?
Good read. Good anticipation that they wanted to be up close. Deep nade as well. X7 though does get Electronic. So even forced out of the main position, which they've now reclaimed. Able to find a kill backwards, and X7's going to double it up.
5 versus 3 and 35 seconds remaining. This is pretty lackluster from NaVi. Overwhelmed at the main entrance, trying to come out 1 by 1 towards the Ivy position. It hasn't worked out for them whatsoever. 4 versus 2, a simple pulls one back, but not for long. Now just Flamey. Nothing can be done here. Has to just hold on to the AK-40.
And they go. Flamey first. He'll spot the trajectory. Knew where he was, but still couldn't find it. And the trajectory leads to flames that burn Edward alive. He was tagged on the way through. Backed off already.
And that's the sort of round they should be doing in the previous. This time, 2 players commit, caught off by the smoke and then the flames. Sergey with 2 massive frags now. I'm not sure this is recoverable now on the T side. 5 on 3. They have 1 flashbang. No other utility whatsoever, and they're running out of time as well. Bomb is on their back, but I just have no idea what the next approach is. Just walk out of main entrance and hope for the best. Ali will be waiting for you. He currently sits towards inside, but I feel like that position is now clear. And like I said, they got 1 flash. Just got to walk out and hope for the best, and not even together. I think it's going to save at this stage. Positioning suggests that will be the case.
He'll do it again. If they even step 1 small fraction too far, a shoulder peek. He's ready with the AUG, but Simple. Oh, he's already in, and he's opened up the door because now they'll stomp it down. Flaming. He barges in from the front lines. But they are turning it around. Edward gets underneath of Alexi. Watch out for Alu because he is behind. Planted. Nade would have got Simple if it went further, but it doesn't. It goes into Ivy instead, so Simple stays alive. Sergey. Here's the other aspect. Oh, good shot from Alu for ENCE. And Alu opening up the old bomb. Unfortunately, he's lost Sergey. It's still a 1-on-2. He switches over to the AK because he knows he's got to find multiple opponents. And he knows they're likely going to be trying to trade off of him, so an op won't work. He's got a kits. 2 flashes, and they've gone so far apart he can actually isolate. He's got it down. He's going to try and hold this as well. He's going to try and hold it all the way around. Oh, he got off it. He spots out. Utility will be the hand on ENCE's neck so they can't breathe, but Sergey tries to find an aim. What a shot from Flamey, and that's going to give Edward access towards Z connector. They already have to start considering rotating off of this. Down to just 2. 2 versus 4, make that 1.
Great work there. That's the kind of teamwork. It's Alu and Alexi that take most of it out of 16 and 30 respectively. And they push towards the main entrance here. Flamey good for 1, and Simple needs to get the hell out of there. He's got the AWP. He gives this up, there's a chance he gives up the round, but he is spot on as usual. Double kill comes from the AWP, and X7 with the saved all, trying to keep the dream alive. Out of the main entrance towards the bomb train now. He's really feeling it. His AK has looked stunning, but X7, he's been celebrating this tournament as well. He'll get a nice opening headshot. Sergey follow it up. 5 versus 3 as NaVi approach it with a much looser tactic this round.
Yeah, much looser, more pace to it as well. We often talk about NaVi. Old school. He'll drain the clock straight down until there's only a few grains of sand left to fall.
The thing is as well, the money's low. They should be reading that. Instead of just running out like that, just drop the execution, make it uncomfortable for them. You're giving them a fighting chance with no smokes down, no flashes deployed. And this is another round where it's ENCE just running away with it, no problem at all. They've got great aim as well, and Alu, X7 and Sergey all finding solid kills. You can see no damage done on the CD side. That suggests you were all going in 1 by 1 and being shot by multiple targets. You're unable to communicate what was going on.
Yeah, Zeus is done here. Even if he turns left, he's got the knife out, gone. So the intentions seem clear. Alexi's won out against Edward, though. Zeus has gone chasing. Simple hits Sergey. That shot was extremely important based on the bomb's positioning, but now it gets planted. Ariel may find the lurking Zeus, but Alu, that would have potentially won them the round. Getting it down to a 4-on-2 on retake with Flamey still out of the picture, still trying to get back over. Simple! He'll chew them up and swallow them down as he finds two. X7 gets him in the end, but isn't enough. Still a 2-on-2, and Electronic on top of the site won't let them get anywhere near the C4.
It's Electronic now, who will control the situation. X7, no grenades, but he's got the aim. He goes for the AWP here, surprising. Now look at Flamey's setup. He has the Molotov and the HE here. He's essentially won the round.
He was the one to find it as well. Knowing that Alu's funneled them, though. He wants to be ready when they cross over. Molotov's down. Came from a distance. He's not yet worried about Edward's presence. Instead, he wants to deny the bomb. He will. 17 seconds. Now they can just hold off the site. Alexa, even with the MP9, just needs to get information on Edward walking in. And Simple, I think he's just going to walk away. 8 seconds, and he still has to get by 2 to keep the AWP alive. And they're getting actually away from him. They crawled and went away. They're going to spawn. Aerial holds.
Same thing.
They're going to re-peek it. I feel relieved to let repetition save them. Same angle, and it works this time for Flamey. Alexi's tagged up. Edward's going to run him over. X7. He doesn't have any smoke in his way, nor to Alu. But they do have to still find the kills. The first, successful. Second, followed by Sergey. But it's a 2-on-1. 8 seconds. Alu's on top of the bomb. He can deny. He will. And time the enemy. The pendulum pass to a...
They have. We talked about this in the first half. Presumably head towards inside as Simple. Oh, what the hell?
God!
All right then, fully blind.
Even the Bright is too sly to hold back all Simple's dart. Fully blind, and he hits that with a deagle. Alu holding off. It's going to be Sergey down below again. They just want to overrun and try and push him off to get a bomb plant down because they're going to need money. It's going to be a one-round game. They're not going to have much in a lineup. Sergey exposed. Larger target to fire at, but he wants to catch them off.
It's the shots. It's Simple to go down. AWP potential removed as Alu continues to find kill after kill. He is shut down his approach towards B. They haven't got out the lower ramp just yet as Sergey continues to find the frags. It's going to go 14-14. Absolutely. It's just Flamey desperately trying to hold on to the sniper now.
Desperate indeed. 14-14. ENCE in the driving seat. They're in control.
And he'll fall out. He's low. He couldn't commit to that.
He's still holding at Sandwich. X7 will catch them on the cross. They tried to wrap around to CT. They wanted to overwhelm. They wanted to flank. Simple's the only one left to A. He has the ball, and that's the round. There's no chance Edward to his dink that comes back into this with a UMP. It's going to be map point for ENCE.
No bomb available. Edwards. He'll actually get more money than what he has right now in terms of kits, so might as well die.
Came back against Liquid. Now against NaVi. Alu waits again. He can peek wide.
That was Edward by himself running inside. As you can see, it's all falling apart now. I thought at least they'd be going down lower ramp. He just panics there.
This is the impressive part. They tore Liquid apart mentally. They're doing it now to NaVi.
Yeah, that's not characteristic of this team. Why they're panicking like that? You've lost one pick. Why just offer another up on a silver platter? Alu's been consistently inside of that all. You don't even flash him, you just run out, and you're gonna get punished for that. 3 kills away from winning this map. They have to go inside. They're not even in a 3-man unit. That's gonna run in. And Sergey's, I thought, had that kill for sure, but Alu has.
Alu absolutely does. Zeus pulls it back, but it's a 4-on-2. Molotov down. Zeus is on 31. He has to be forced off. He has to go wide. He got to take the fight. Alu, he's got a third as well. And it's all onto Electronic. He's got a trick. But is it gonna work? Is the timing there?
Ariel seems to know, Matt. I don't think it will. Even if he dies here, it's going to give away his position. This is done. ENCE doing it. It's the